What's up, everybody? Welcome back to In the Kitchen with the Plant Based Nutritionista. I'm Ethel Richards, the Plant Based Nutritionista, and I thought I should just show you how I do my stuffed acorn squash so you can see the process. So I steamed some black beans today. It's important to cold shock these, by the way, once they're done so they don't get too mushy. I also steamed some black eyed peas today. Steamed, you know what I'm saying, boiled. And then this is really just like a leafy green rice soup I made. It's nothing too, intricate. It's just turmeric rice with collards in it mostly, I think. And all I do is put the contents in a bowl. I bring it over here to the microwave. And I nuke it. I nuke it for like 2 minutes or so. Yeah. And then this is the acorn squash here. It is done. And these are some roasted, over roasted, but that's fine. A little browner than they normally are. These are golden beets from Bread and Butter Farms. Acorn squash is from Bread and Butter Farms. The collards are from Bread and Butter Farm as well. So I'm excited to eat this acorn squash. My farmer hooked me up. He said, hey, I got you covered this week. I'm like, what? So he hooked me up with some acorn squash. Here's the other one. This one I haven't made yet. This is what it looks like. So I found, it's new to me, but if you keep these refrigerated, I just left it in. I actually forgot they were in the bag that came with all the produce from the farmer's market with my CSA. And as I was making sure I was eating everything and pulling stuff out to prepare at the top of the week, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my acorn squash was in here. So I pulled it out and I was like, wow. So it doesn't yellow as fast under refrigeration. Who would have thought? Now, all y'all farm people, literally be out there, you knew that, but I didn't know that. I normally kept them tabletop because I was eating them a lot faster and they would just turn yellow and all that. They were still so super good. So little trick I just learned. Hey, all right, so let's do this nuke, and all we're gonna do is stuff it. So I'm gonna bring you back over so you can see the whole process. I brought these down. I wasn't sure if I was gonna use it or not, but we're done with these. And these black beans and the black eyed peas are not seasoned. They have no seasoning. I didn't do anything. I just steamed them because I like to build the flavor as I eat it throughout the week. So this goes back in the refrigerator. And now we're going to grab the bowl out of the microwave. Here we go. Here we go. So step one is to plate. I'm gonna bring you back over here, right? This is how we do production at home when it's one person. I'm gonna plate. Can y'all even see? I'm just blocking everything, ain't I? Let's close this. All right, so I'm just simply gonna plate the acorn squash because it's done. I want to keep the. Here we go. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and plate the beets. I actually like leaving the stems on the beets, not the full leaf. I usually blend up the leaves into a smoothie and have it for breakfast. But man, I left these little stems, just a few of the stems on last time. It has such an the flavor was amazing. It was amazing. So here we go. All right. Hopefully I got this set away. Of course not. Here we go. Boom. So couple things. Acorn squash has its own beautiful flavor. So you can do a couple things. You can add in all your stuff and just eat it as is, natural flavors, or you can build the flavor. So I'm going to add a few herbs and spices in here because that's what I like to do. Bread and Butter Farms and hooked me up. I got some fresh dill. Man, it's the first time I've ever had dill this long and it hasn't turned yellow. Let me tell you, they be out there farming for real. This is some fresh oregano. My. Last time I think I stuffed the Acorn Squash before I made it. Oops. So I'll cut some of that up. All right. So I mean, you can rinse it, but I normally just go ahead and use it because it's harder to maneuver when it's wet, but it's fine. All right, y'all watching the girl? So I'm literally just gonna drop these in here. It's really no method, just I want to taste some fresh oregano at the bottom. Okay, the whole thing came off. The stem is edible, so you're welcome to just break that apart, drop it in. Same with this one. A little bit more on this one. I left one off. That's okay. He can go in. Alright, same thing. Pop it in. And we're just going to build the flavor. I just like to have fun in the kitchen. I'm not going to rinse the dill because it's a little harder to handle for sure when it's super wet. Or when it's wet, period. So I'm going to go ahead and just use it. This is probably way too much dill for this. I'll put that back in the refrigerator. Alright, so we got some fresh dill. And now, oh, this is where we build the flavor some more. So we're going to do garlic. We're going to do sambar. Cumin, of course. And let's do some, let's do some sumac. Maybe sumac. And we'll take some chipotle. Although I would love to use, I think I moved it around in there too much. I want the smoked paprika actually. Oh well. I don't know. There it is. I'm like, I don't know where it is. And I can turn the oven off, I think. Yeah, we're done with that. Oven off. Oven light off. I still got a couple more things to knock out, so I'm just gonna get into eating. Alright. So, smoked paprika, my black pepper. I think I'll just go ahead and do the black pepper first. And you just put as much as you want on it. And I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. This is just how I like to do it. Sometimes the fillers are already seasoned and I just have to add them. So there's nothing I need to do with this. Because let me tell you, this squash by itself is absolutely amazing. But tonight, I'm in the mood for, yes, I don't know, did I use the harissa yet? So this is some harissa. Ooh, see? A little heat. It's really not spicy at all. So I don't know why it says it has heat, but I don't taste it. Chipotle. And some sumac. Oops. Alright, now my favorite, garlic. And just a little bit of, this is the sambar curry powder. I don't think it has heat, but it just, I mean, I eat this stuff so much. But, you know, my relatives sometimes say it has a little kick to it. So now this is just where I'm going to do a little bit of everything. So clearly I've heated up way too much, but we're going to stuff it as much as we can. So I'm going to lose some of the shape. But the beauty of it is you stuff it and then you cut into it and it all just spills out. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Alright. There we go. going to be so much food. I'm going to be up for a while. All right. Definitely rinse off the green onions. I can tell you all, green onions are so good raw. The flavor is so fragrant. I really enjoy it raw. Alright, so I'm going to just cut up some green onions real quick. It's a little better, right? Just going to cut up some real quick. And I'm just going to pile it on top as a beautiful garnish. Definitely not all the same pieces, which is something I got dinged on a lot in culinary school for. But it's all good. This part we're not going to use. Alright. So, I'm just going to scoop some over because, yeah, that knife might be a little harder to get it perfectly laid. So I just have fun decorating my plate with everything. Oops, I'm spilling some, but that's okay. And then I've got a little bit of oregano left. We're just gonna put it on top. Alright. Okay, now hopefully y'all can see that. But here you go. So this is going to be dinner tonight. We will not eat both of the squashes, both halves, but I will eat at least one of the halves. And this part will just get refrigerated unless I want more as I eat it. So it just depends. That's it. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. I am the Plant Based Nutritionista, here to inspire you to take your health back one meal at a time by eating more plants, moving your body, and of course, drinking that water. Until next time. Bye.